This mountain here behind me is Buccleuch Moor in Glencoe. I'm down at the classic viewpoint, down by the river and the small waterfall. If you search for it, you'll see a million different pictures of it. So why am I here? Is there any point in shooting this viewpoint at all? There's no doubt that this viewpoint has been captured millions of times before. Just search for it on Instagram and you'll see pages and pages of pictures all looking almost exactly the same. In fact, a lot of them were all taken from exactly the same spot, as if the photographer's turned up with his tripod and stuck it in the holes of the last photographer before him. It's almost as bad as it is at Durdle Door in Dorset. But does that mean you shouldn't come here and take your own photograph? Okay, so why should you come here and capture an image like this? Well, for the one very good reason that you want to. Maybe you have seen those pages and pages of Instagram pictures of all those pictures, but it has inspired you to come to this location with your camera and capture an image. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. You know, there are a lot of naysayers out there saying, oh, you shouldn't go to these places, you know, they've been over-photographed, you can't capture anything new, so go and try and find out your own new locations. But if that location, or those pictures have inspired you to visit that location and get your camera out, and you want to try and capture your own version of that image, then yes, go ahead, you should definitely do it. Another reason to come and shoot these classic viewpoints is that every single visit is unique. Every time someone comes here, the weather will be slightly different. The ground conditions will be different. It'll be a different season. There'll be that unique combination of elements that can help produce a unique photograph. So yes, while the viewpoint itself may be well photographed, you might be lucky enough to get here with some unique conditions and capture a truly special photograph. And one final reason for coming to these classic viewpoints is that it's not just a classic viewpoint. The classic viewpoint is maybe just the gateway to this location. You should come here because you've been inspired, take that picture, but then have a wonder about the location. What's behind you? In this instance, what's further up the river? There's lots more compositions to be had of this very famous, very beautiful Buccleuch Moor mountain. So don't let the fact that the classic viewpoint has been taken a million times. Take that shot and then have an explore, get to know the area, and you never know what you might find. So with that all said, I now feel inspired to capture this classic viewpoint, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. And even though I've been here 3 or 4 times before, today is a completely different day. I've got a unique set of circumstances, and besides, this location, it still excites me, it still inspires me, it's still an amazing view, and I can't imagine myself coming through Glencoe and not trying to capture this image. Right, that's me got my image. I think it's time for me to go. It's starting to rain now, the weather's kind of making a turn for the worse, but I've had a really good time here, and like I say, even though I've been here before, I still enjoy coming here. And if you've seen pictures of this location and you feel inspired to come here, make sure you do. It's well worth the journey. I'll see you in the next one.